I'm going to talk to you about a man named Donald Sterling. This man was the owner of a basketball team. I believe it was the LA Clippers, who was accused of being a racist, and he was forced to sell his basketball team. And I'm going to tell you that this man is not a racist. He is innocent. He was falsely accused because of fake news and media manipulation. And I believe this because I read the transcripts from what he said that was available, but people never quoted. And based on those transcripts, it is clear that this man is not a racist, and he was misquoted to make it appear as though he was a racist. So the media would take quotes from what he said that makes it sound racist, but anything that he said that was the opposite, they left out. But there's one key factor in it that I'm going to get to at some point that proves his innocence beyond any doubt, which is why I believe him. And when I first read the story, and I said, oh, this guy said something bigoted, but at some point I found a complete transcript. When you read the excerpts, people don't put everything down. And I noticed that they had left out a couple of words, because I'm the one who's going to get the call. That was the phrase that was missing from this quote. And when you remove the phrase, he sounds like a racist bigot. When you put the phrase in, he's innocent. So eventually I found the full transcript. I read it all. I said, okay, this guy's not a bigot. Everything he says that's positive about black people is not in the media, and all the things that are negative are in the media. They railroaded this guy. So first of all, I met Donald Silverman when I was in South America. I'm going to tell you, the guy's a weird guy. And he wore a suit that was like from the 70s. It's like he never bought a new suit. And he was with some nerdy guy who was not that much different from me. He was a short, overweight guy, also had a nerdy suit on. I was told that he was there for overseas tourism to meet young people, okay? And we're not talking about people over the age of 18. I was told he was there to meet people under the age of 18, and I was told that by the person that he asked to help him find someone under the age of 18. I met him, and he was using the computer, and we talked a bit, and I told him my opinion about. He was using the computer to look at profiles of people, of women. I shouldn't use the word women. I shared my opinion, and there for like 5-10. I was there for obviously a while, but I was only in the room with him for like 5 minutes. And my friend had told me he was the owner of a basketball team, and he flew in from LA. He had a private jet, and he was really ugly. He had the exact same speaking style that you see when he speaks on television. So there was a woman, I researched this years ago when it happened. Don't remember the woman's name. Maybe I'll remember it. He is married. He's cheating on his wife. She's probably cheating on him. He's with this woman, and she is either black or half black. And he's the owner of a basketball team, and she is bringing people, perhaps celebrities, we don't know if they were all celebrities based on the conversation, to basketball games. And Magic Johnson was one of them. Some of them were white people. And there may have been other people that were mentioned in the transcript. I don't remember. But in the transcript, he says, don't bring people like Magic Johnson. He said something about white people. And maybe he's mentioned something else about black people. So he didn't restrict it to only black people. He said white people, certain white people also. He said you don't want to associate with these people. So it's not a racist statement if he's including all the people that she's inviting, that included white people and black people. But the media did not quote, they did not emphasize or quote the fact that he was talking about white people also. He used some sort of a word that was derogatory towards white people. He didn't say white trash, but let's say he did. So he would have said something like, hey, don't bring Magic Johnson, people that are white trash, or these black hooligans to the game. You don't want to associate with these people. That's the gist of what he said. And you could tell that she knew she was recording it and she was setting him up because she was talking. She was saying, can you say that again? Could you repeat that and emphasize? She was leading him on. And she was like, I'm stupid. I'm not sure what you said. So she was acting really dumb and trying to get information out of him. She knew, and he knew that she was recording it. And the reason why is because he asked her to record conversations because he said, and this is in the transcript, I believe, or he said it separately. He said he has a bad memory and he wanted her to record conversations so that they could affirm what he said, which probably is a promise. Like he says, I'll give you $10,000 next week. He might forget that. I've made mistakes like that. So he wants the audio recording so that he can remember it. She decided to throw him under the bus, and she probably released the video. No one ever took admission for who released it. It was likely probably her. She totally was setting him up. Now, there was a key phrase where, he says things like, black people love them. Make them your friends, but don't take them to the games. And the media excludes the part where he says love them. If you love somebody, you do not hate them. If you love a black person, you're not racist against a black person. This is proof that he's not racist, but the media portrayed him as being racist. Now comes the key piece of evidence. He said, love them, make them your boyfriends, date them, but don't bring them to the games because I'm the one who's going to get the call. And you can replay this and listen to it as often as you want. Look for the transcripts, find where it says it, and read it. Who's going to call him because she takes somebody to the game? Is the NBA going to call him? Hey, your girlfriend is bringing Magic Johnson to the game. We're just calling you to annoy you about that. So we know that he's being bothered. Someone is calling him on the phone when she brings somebody to the game that he is annoyed by. He wants to stop these calls. Somebody is getting angry at Donald Sterling about the fact that this woman is bringing people to the game. It wasn't Donald Sterling who was getting angry. He was talking about somebody else. Was it the NBA? I doubt it. Was it one of his players? Why would his players care if the girlfriend was bringing Magic Johnson to the game or trashy white men? Who would care? Was it the media? Was it a fan? You know who I think it was? I think it was the co-owner of the basketball team, which is his wife, who he is cheating on this woman with. She doesn't like the fact that he's cheating with this woman. She's bringing people to the game, showing up on TV. It must be on TV. How does she know that she's bringing people to the game? She's getting angry about what's going on. He's probably given her the tickets, and she's calling him and complaining to him about it. And that led to him not only losing the team, but losing it to his wife. He entrusted his wife to take care of the team, and she took all the money for herself and declared him incompetent or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Donald Sterling, I believe, is innocent. He was railroaded by the media. The facts support that he was innocent. These were false accusations against him. Donald Sterling is not a racist, and that's what the facts prove. Anyone who believes otherwise is ignorant.